Hey students, today you're going to be working on a project practicing the terms connotation and denotation. So yesterday you went through guided notes and you learned that denotation is a word's dictionary definition and connotation is anything that we associate with a word. For example, if I were to look up a dictionary definition for clover, it's going to have a plant that thrives in this type of environment and can be found in this area. But if I'm looking at a connotation for clover, usually we associate finding a four-leaf clover with luck, and there's good fortune that follows. So anything that I associate with a clover, good luck, lucky charms, the cereal, St. Patrick's Day, anything like that is going to be that word's connotation. So today what you're going to do is you're going to be designing a visual with connotation and denotation, playing with associations we make with words and dictionary definitions that we have for words. So for this, I have a guide for you. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so the first page of the guide is simply going to be a little bit of a overview of what a coat of arms is. So a coat of arms is what we're going to be designing. Typically, a coat of arms is a unique set of images or symbols that represent a specific person, a family, a group, or a country. Coats of arms were common during the Middle Ages in Europe, but they continue to be used today in national flags, seals, and money. Elements that are common on coat of arms include shields, animals, and mottos. The colors, symbols, and imagery are specifically chosen to tell you something about that person, group, or family. The coat of arms to the right belongs to Queen Elizabeth II of England. So we're going to be using coats of arms for our connotation denotation activity because there's a lot of things that we associate, symbols, if you will, with different images included in coat of arms. It's a perfect way to kind of play with both connotation and denotation. So I have some examples of different images that are commonly found on coats of arms, just as kind of a springboard for you. But here's the actual checklist of project criterion. So these are the things that you're going to be completing on your coat of arms. And if you scroll to the very bottom, this is your blank coat of arms. So this is what you're going to be designing. So let's take a look at the criterion. So first it says, define both connotation and denotation. So you're just going to do that on the outside margin. So denotation is our dictionary definition of a word, and connotation is anything that we associate with that word. In the first box in the upper left-hand corner, traditional coats of arms celebrate strengths of an individual or family. So draw an image that represents your favorite activity or skill. So that's going to be something that you associate with yourself. So that's going to be a connotation for you. And then it says, write the denotation for that activity or skill and write a connotation with your personal interpretation that you have of this activity or skill. So that's going to go in this bubble right here. So you're just going down and you're reading what you should be incorporating in each of those quadrants within your visual, and then you're packing it with images. So I would suggest that as you're going down the criterion here, you're just crossing them off or scratching them out so you know what you've completed. And I'm just going to be looking for all of this on the shield that you're decorating. So you can read through that and go through it, but I'm just going to give you an example of, this was a student's from a couple of years ago. Excuse me. Okay, so you'll notice that she has denotation and connotation defined in the margins, and then she went in and did the criteria in each of these, decorated it. There's symbolism happening there. There's connotations, things she's associating with those objects or colors, as well as denotation, which is our dictionary definition. And then she has background colors and she has the symbols that go along with that, or the connotations of the colors. So that's all defined in the bottom. And then she came up with a motto for herself. So this was a really great example. So yours is going to end up looking like something like this. So you have all today to work, and you have, excuse me, all tomorrow to work. But remember that tomorrow is going to be a shortened class period. So you want to get the majority of the criterion done today. What's wrong? So, just as a review, page one of your project guide today is just information. So, you're just reading through that. The second page is going to be the criterion. So, these are the things that you're completing and you're doing on the shield. And then the last page, this is going to be where you're designing it. Okay. So if you have any questions, email me abets@efsd.net and I will answer you as soon as I can. And I'm hoping to be back tomorrow, but we will see. All right. Email me questions and I will see you later. Bye, guys.